According to the data compiled by the United Nations World Water Assessment Program, 2 million tons of water waste are disposed of in water bodies every single day. This waste is known as water pollution. Water pollution is the presence of toxic chemicals and biological agents that exceed what is naturally found in the water and may pose a threat to human health and the environment. The main forms of water pollutants are oil, plastic, and chemicals. This is a result of human activities and negatively affects the wildlife that resides in those areas and environment.
In summer 2018, Florida's beaches went through harmful algae blooms. Climate change and water pollution contributed to these harmful blooms. Storm runoff from agricultural and urban landscapes that had fertilizers and animal manure contributed to this crisis. According to Ms. Walker, a marine science teacher at Mast Academy, algal blooms can be extremely detrimental if it is one of the species that has toxic byproducts that can harm human health. Some of that is airborne, which can cause respiratory issues. So even if you aren't eating seafood, it can still cause health issues. These algal blooms are harming both humans and marine species.
There is also polluted freshwater from Lake Okeechobee being dumped into our state's coast. The freshwater bacteria dies once it hits the salt water, leaving even more nutrients for the red tide to feed on. Water pollution is happening at a global level. Plastic is being dumped into nearly every body of water, adding up to almost 8 million pieces of plastic entering our water daily. Every beach in the world, from polluted tourist beaches to uninhabited beaches, can be found with plastic. This shows that no beach is really safe from plastic and its harmful effects.
Plastic is widely used because it is inexpensive, and this makes it hard to avoid. Take a look at a grocery store. The bags, food containers, and bottles all contain at least some remnants of plastic. The more plastic we use, the more of a chance its toxic pollutants have of entering the environment. Commercial fishing also contributes to plastic pollution. The nets used to fish are made out of plastic. When they spend a long period of time submerged in water, they leave toxins behind and sometimes may get broken or lost, which leaves plastic in our oceans. Also, disposing of plastic efficiently is a difficult task. Due to its composition and durability, plastic is nearly impossible to break down, which makes it tricky to dispose of.
According to Ocean Unite, there is expected to be more plastic than fish in the ocean by the year 2050. This plastic caused the death of marine life due to them getting caught in it or consuming it. Fish in the North Pacific consume over 12,000 tons of plastic a year. This puts not only them at risk, but also the larger marine mammals and humans who consume this fish. Ms. Walker states, the species that is currently more affected are the mammals or the birds that are consuming the larger pieces of plastic. It is being noticed that it is going throughout the entire food chain as plastic is being broken down, so even small fish and juveniles are eating microplastic. This is affecting the entire food chain. This transfer of plastic up the food chain is a major disruption.
In addition to plastic's harmful effects on the food chain, it is also leading to injuries and deaths of many forms of marine life. According to AZO Cleantech, at least 267 species worldwide have been affected, including 84% of sea turtle species, 44% of all seabird species, and 43% of all marine mammal species. For example, sea turtles are feeding on plastic because of them mistaking plastic bags for jellyfish. Plastic six-pack rings and straws can get jammed in sea turtles' noses or caught around their bodies and suffocate them.
We need to do better. We need to find better alternatives. Alternatives like biodegradable materials, such as bamboo or other cellulose-based materials. Things that can be made from plants or from bioplastics. Bioplastics feel and look like plastic, but it is made from a bacterial process, so therefore it is biodegradable. The solution to water pollution is not a difficult one. This switch can make a huge difference on the amount of plastic in our oceans. Together we can make our world a better place for all to live in.